Hey fam, it's J Lobos coming back to another episode, and I wanted to go ahead and continue the success probability aspect when it comes to disputing negative information on your credit report. So, like I said before, like, subscribe, comment, and share this information if someone obviously needs to hear it. So let's go ahead and dive into the success probability. Like I said before in the last video, the number one correlation again is what? Time. The longer the length of time that has passed, the higher the success of you finding a discrepancy. That's what the Fair Credit Reporting Act states. The legal loophole that we have, if you're able to find a discrepancy, a violation, a time restraint, statute of limitations, something, that's the legal loophole that we as consumers have to go ahead and latch on and obviously get that information deleted. So right now, finding discrepancies is what I tell people. We're experts at finding mistakes, because that's the only way that something's obviously going to go ahead and fall off. So going back into what I was talking about before, we have part one, just to go ahead and resume on that. We obviously have personal information. Watch that last video. Collections, unpaid, obviously. And we obviously have paid collections. From there, from what I've seen, over 50,000 cases that I've been involved in, the next accounts to go off are obviously charged off accounts. And again, too, guys, and like I said before on my last debt consolidation videos, and I've talked about paying collections. Guess what? Don't pay the account off. The first thing everybody should be doing is challenging the accuracy of the information, because guess what? What's impacting the score is not the balance, it's the information. So you challenging that information and getting it deleted is what's going to go ahead and help you to boost your credit scores. But once the account is paid, it makes it more difficult. That's why I obviously went ahead and I put that there. Paid charge-offs, very difficult to delete. Why? Because again, guys, they've already taken advantage. They already know you've already invested. Why would anybody delete something that you're obviously paying off? What I've noticed too when I do debt consolidations, and people get into the program and then we tend to find out that they've already been into a payment program, it just makes the whole entire process difficult. So I'm not giving you guys some hypothetical ideas. I'm in the trenches. I'm in here every single day, doing my own dispute letters, looking at case studies on clients that we've sent out, 20, 30 different types of processes of different people. And based on the analytics, based on the information that we've gathered, this is the statistic. So if you right now, you find yourself that you have any of these items and you're like, well, you know, what is it going to take for that information to come off? It's contingent to what it is. Based on our statistics, this is what we have. So again, a paid charge-off, it's going to be a lot more difficult than an unpaid charge-off. From there, the last account obviously is late payments. But guess what? One late payment, it's doable. As a matter of fact, I even have a letter for it. But now 2 late payments, 3 late payments on an open and active account, that junk is like pulling teeth, guys. Is it impossible? No, we've tested it. But nevertheless, it is very, very difficult for you to go ahead and correct multiple late payments on an open and active account. If obviously you're going ahead and presenting one late payment, there might be some justification. Maybe there was a mistake in the error, in the system or whatnot. But when you have multiple of them, that becomes very kind of tricky. Again, guys, if you have the burden of proof, then you have some evidential information that you could go ahead and present over to the bureaus, to the creditors. Again, we're looking at all types of angles, all types of disputes that are going into this. But nevertheless, you have to know that not all accounts are built the same. Not all results are going to be the same. Not every customer is the same, because we don't know what they have. We don't know what's going on with their personal information. That's why an evaluation has to be performed first to give you guys the success probabilities. Nevertheless, guys, I hope this information was fruitful. And until the next time, like, subscribe, comment, and share this. Thank you so much for the love and support.